J2EE tutorials. In the previous tutorial we have seen how to display the record from the database to the web application. So in this tutorial we can see how to edit the record. So to edit with this record we need to go for edit record function which was created here. So whenever the button is clicked we have to execute this edit record. That means it will execute this edit record and the parameter is passed to this one. So here what happens, so we need to go for the edit record. So within the body tag what I will do, so I can go for the script tag. Script type equals to text by JavaScript. And here I can go for close up the script. And here within the script, what I will do is I will go for the function edit record. That's ID. So I can take this as ID here. So here in this function, so I can go with URL equals to, it's supposed to be edit record, and then I can go with the Windows dot location dot href equals to, so I can go with http local host 8084 here, and I can go with my web / and plus here plus what I will do plus URL plus double quote. So I can go with question mark ID equals to plus ID. That's it. So this is the task of the function here. Edit record is supposed to be this one. And then next is, so here when this button has been clicked it will take me to this location. So whatever the location, that means whatever the URL that I was given here. So I need to create this edit record servlet right now. So go for the web pages, right click on the web pages, go for the new and the servlet, and here this servlet is supposed to be edit record, and then go for the next and add information to the deployment descriptor and finish it. And here, so delete these comments. What I need to do is I can go for catch exception, and here I can go with the connection object, connection com result set res statement stmt. And after this I can go with the string ID here. So ID is equal to request dot get parameter. So that is got ID itself. And then I can go for database dbcon is equal to new database connection. And here connection equals to dbcon dot set connection, and stmt is equal to connection dot create statement, and then I can go for one more variable, that is a string id comma query. Here the query is supposed to be query equals to, what I need to do is select star from emp where id equals to plus id. This should be the id here, and then I can go with so res is equal to stmt dot execute query. That query is supposed to be, and we can go for res is equal to dbcon dot get result. That query is query, and connection is supposed to be connection object. And then next is, so what I need to do is I can go for the request object here in the out request dot get attribute. So I don't want to edit this data in the Servlet itself. I can go for the JSP, so that's why I'm forwarding this request to the JSP here. This is data, and I can put edit data, so comma, that is res here, and then I can go for, so this is not get, this is a set attribute, and then I can go for request dispatcher. So this is request dispatcher here. We can import this, and request dispatcher id is equal to request start get request dispatcher, and this will be dispatched to we can go for one more JSP file, that is edit data.jsp, and here id dot I forward this request. So this is the response has been forwarded to that request here. And here one more thing is, so once this servlet has been called, that is called edit record, and that servlet will be having the request here, because here in this program what we have did is in the display data in display code here in JSP, what we have did is we got href, that is something like http localhost 8080, and we have provided that parameter here id is equal to plus id. That id is supposed to be the id of the record which is obtained here, and that is passed to the parameter here edit record, and that is as a passed as a parameter, and that parameter comes here. So here what I need to do is next my work is to edit in the edit record. We can go for select obtain the record, and after obtaining the record, and we can go for result set. So I'm setting the result set to this request attribute, and then I can forward this request to the edit data. So here we need to create edit data.jsp here. So go for the right click on the web page, just go for the new and JSP. So here we need to go for edit data. So finish it. So this is edit data.jsp. So we need to edit our record over here right now. So here in this one I can go for a script, I can go for a table tag 1 pixel, width is equal to 80%, and here and later after this what I need to do is here I can go for Java JSP scriptlet here. Here what I need to do is I can go for result set res equals to, so we can typecast this to result set request dot get attribute, that is supposed to be edit data. this should be the result set here. So I can go to import this one, and then what I need to do is here I can check if res dot next. So if it is available, then what I will do is so I can go with I can close this one, and then I will go with here it is supposed to be a TD and close of TD. Here it is ID, and here it is input type equals to text and name equals to ID, and value is supposed to be so colon. We are giving a JSP expression here, so that expression is supposed to be res dot get string. The label is supposed to be ID. That's it. So we have to do this one here. And the next one is 4 records total. We can go for close this tr. So this tr not necessary here. I can go with one more tr. Here it is a request that rename. Since response.get string of is supposed to be DSG, and this is SAL salary, and it is supposed to be designation, and this is MP name, and this is a salary, and we can go for one more and this is supposed to be input type equals to submit, value equals to update, and name equals to update, and finish it. And here this entire table must be within the form tag. Form action equals to update data, and method is supposed to be post. So I'm close form tag here, and then so this is how the record has been obtained from the database. So we got some problem here. This let me check. Parsing. Alright. So here it is supposed to be again / finish it. and then run this application. Right, so go for the display employees, and here I can go with edit. Alright, so I got the result over here. So this is how the record has been obtained. So here is a small mistake is there. We can check out what actually it is. So result set dot get result set here. So here it is supposed to be. Let's see how to avoid this one. Right. We don't need any string, so it has to be closed. And then run this one. For the display employee and go for click any one record. Okay, so I got the result here. So here what happens, this local host what we have given in this edit record. So here in this tutorial we have discussed how to edit the record. So before going to edit the record, how to select the record for editing here. So in the previous tutorial in the display record.jsp what we had did, so we have obtain the record from the database and print those records with edit and delete buttons for each record. So in a row, so in that row, so if the edit record has been clicked, what happens? So that will be passed with the ID. So whatever it is, 100, 100, 100, whatever it is, that will be under this edit record. So if I click on that edit record, that ID is passed over here, and so the URL is specified as the edit record, which is a subret here. And then we are passing that window to location.href is equal to http://localhost 8080 myweb and URL ID is equal to ID. So this method, this parameter we are passing here, that ID is passed as a parameter here. And here, and this will be the edit record. Once we can go to the edit record, here what I am doing, so I am obtaining the ID that is coming from the parameter, that is called this one, ID here. So this ID is obtained here. So that is called, so method is supposed to request at get parameter ID, and we are establishing the connection and obtaining the data from the database using this query statement, that is called passing that query. So that is where ID is equal to ID, that is called select star from VMP, where ID is equal to this ID, and the result set will be returned to the result set object, that is a dbcon.get result. Okay, the dbcon will be dbcon object is about database connection, and that will be returned to you. So once that is returned, then that result set object will be set as an attribute to the request object, and that attribute that request object name is supposed to be edit data, and that was forwarded to the edit data.jsp, and edit data.jsp will be displaying the record. So here what happens, I'm using the JSP scriptlet here. The JSP scriptlet is supposed to be result set res is equal to typecasting it the result into the result set request.get attribute edit data, and that will be supposed to be the result set object. If res.next means if result set is available, that means if record is available with the ID, then we are putting the values result set get string ID, result set get string ename, result set get string designation, result set get string salary. So each value will be put under the text control, text field control. So that's what actually we have done here. So if I go for the first record, so edit this one, so it will take a first record itself. So if I go for the second or third record, that will take the third record itself. So this is how the data is edited. And here once we have choose these records, if I click on update, this has to be if I made some changes over here, I can put some changes. So if I click on update, then it has to be updated to the database. So that code we have to do right now. So that code will be under this update data servlet. So this is the servlet which is used to update the record here, so we can see this updating record in the next tutorial. Thanks for watching this tutorial.